Have you ever caught yourself trapped in a storm of thoughts, where every drop of worry seems to grow into an ocean of anxiety? Well, you're not alone. Hi there, fellow thinkers and life enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into the timeless wisdom of Epictetus, a philosopher who knew a thing or two about the art of happiness. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. These words are more than just a quote. They're a philosophy to live by. Imagine your mind as the most fertile ground, where every seed of thought can bloom into either a beautiful flower or a relentless weed. It's all in the gardening, my friends. So let's gear up to master our minds and in turn master our lives. Come on, let's sow some seeds of happiness together. Ever felt like your mind is a maze where each turn entangles you further into a labyrinth of unrest? This is the dance of cognitive dissonance, a psychological tango where our thoughts and beliefs step on each other's toes, leading us into an internal struggle that can feel like an endless spin. It's like having a mischievous imp in your head, constantly poking at your peace of mind. But it's not the imp we need to master. It's the art of mindfulness. Negative thought patterns are like unwelcome visitors who don't know when to leave. They knock on the door of our minds, bringing gifts of anxiety, stress, and the blues. Left unchecked, these thoughts can throw a party where our mental health pays the price. So, what do? We get mindful. Mindfulness isn't about building a fortress to keep thoughts out. It's about learning to be the bouncer of your own mind, observing thoughts without judgment, and deciding which ones deserve the VIP treatment. All right, let's clear the air on Stoicism, shall we? Picture this. Many see it as the philosophical equivalent of biting a lemon and pretending it's sweet. A grimace here, a forced smile there. But let's get this straight. Stoicism isn't about treating emotions like unwelcome guests at the dinner table of your mind. No, it's not about shoving them into a closet and hoping they'll keep quiet. Instead, it's about inviting them in, understanding their nature, and then guiding them gently but firmly, like a wise host who knows when the party needs to wind down. Think of it this way. You're the captain of a ship called emotion. Now, Stoicism isn't about throwing all your feelings overboard and sailing emotionless into the sunset. It's about navigating through the stormy seas of life with a steady hand and a clear eye. You acknowledge the storm, you respect the power of the waves, but you don't let them steer the course. You keep your hands firmly on the wheel, your rational mind guiding you through. And when it comes to those pesky negative thoughts that like to whisper sweet nothings of doubt and worry into your ear, well, Stoicism doesn't advocate for a banishment ritual to send them into the abyss. Attempting to completely eliminate negative thoughts is as effective as trying to teach a fish to tap dance. Charming, but futile. Rather, the art of Stoicism teaches us to become curators of our own museum of thoughts. Just as a curator selects which masterpieces are displayed, we too can choose which thoughts get to grace the walls of our consciousness. Each thought can indeed be likened to a melody. Now, while some tunes resonate with the harmonies of wisdom and joy, worth cranking up for all to hear, others, well, they're akin to a broken accordion, screeching away, best left unplayed. It's about discernment. Knowing which thoughts to amplify and which to let fade into the quiet background of your mind. By cultivating this discerning ear, we create a symphony of the mind that supports our well-being, harmonizes with our values, and ultimately composes the opus of our lives. Let's dive into a tale that might just seem like your own reflection. Picture Taylor as skeptical as a cat eyeing a new guest, nothing but suspicion. Change your thoughts and change your life. They'd scoff. Sounds like a tagline from a self-help book destined for the discount bin. But one ordinary Wednesday, as the sun played peekaboo with the morning clouds, Taylor decided to step out of their own shadow. It began with the simplest of swaps, a linguistic twist in their daily script. I have to go to work became, I get to work and contribute my skills. I have to make dinner transformed into, I get to create a meal and nourish my body. Each I have to that turned into an I get to was like a key unlocking a more grateful perspective on the mundane. Days turned into weeks, and the changes, they were like a cascade of dominoes, each I get to toppling over another dread, revealing a hidden opportunity. Chores became choices, obstacles turned into challenges to be embraced. The grind began to look more like a groove. One evening, as Taylor watched the sunset paint the sky in strokes of pink and orange, it hit them. It wasn't just about swapping phrases. It was about coloring their entire canvas of thoughts with shades of optimism. Slowly, the gray tones of doubt and the harsh lines of cynicism on their mental mural were being overlaid with warm yellows of hope and the soft greens of growth. Their life, once a sketch they felt was drawn by someone else's hand, started to take on the vibrancy of a painting they were creating anew. It's about those brush strokes, some careful and precise, others broad and sweeping, that day by day reveal the masterpiece that is a joyful life. Each stroke of positive thought was another detail in a picture that was becoming ever more beautiful. And Taylor? They'll tell you themselves, they're still painting, still learning with each stroke. But now, they see the canvas of their mind as an ever-evolving art piece, a blend of reality and perception shaded by the quality of their thoughts. Ready to embark on a journey of mental metamorphosis? Let's roll up our sleeves and begin. Think of yourself as a thought detective. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to closely observe your mental narrative, take meticulous notes, and decode the patterns. Are your thoughts more critical before a big meeting? Do they become anxious with silence? Understanding these patterns is like mapping the terrain of your inner landscape. But don't stop there. Now it's time for some mental gardening. Imagine each negative thought as an invasive weed. With the gentle but firm hands of awareness, reach in and pluck them from the root. Be courteous though, for these weeds are stubborn. And in their place, plant the seeds of positivity. Water them with affirmations, give them sunlight with moments of joy, and allow them to blossom. Embark on a simple yet profound ritual each morning. Take 1 minute, just 60 seconds, to breathe deeply, filling your lungs with hope and your mind with purpose. As you exhale, set your intent for the day. Make it strong, positive, and kind. Say it out loud. Give it weight. This is your mantra, your battle cry against the onslaught of negativity. And when those unwelcome thoughts come knocking, you don't need to barricade the door. Simply acknowledge their presence with a nod. After all, acknowledgement strips away their power, and firmly say, "Not today." Then, like a skillful matador, step aside and redirect your focus to the present, to what you can touch, see, hear, and feel. Change is a spectrum, not a switch. It's about evolution, not instant transformation. It's okay to be a masterpiece and a work in progress simultaneously. So, as you dance this new dance of thought, remember to be patient with yourself. You might step on your toes, miss a beat, or even lose the rhythm altogether. But that's just part of the choreography of growth. Each day, with each conscious thought, you're composing the symphony of a happier life. The music may start as a whisper, but soon enough, it'll crescendo into a beautiful harmony. Your mind is the instrument, your thoughts, the notes, and your actions, the melody. Play on, and may your life's song be one of enduring joy. As our journey through the landscapes of the mind draws to a close, let's pause and reflect on the vistas we've explored together. Remember, the quality of your life is sculpted by the thoughts you nurture. Like gardeners of the mind, we must tend to our thoughts, for they are the seeds that grow into the reality of our tomorrows. Today, we've embraced the wisdom of Epictetus, unraveled the mysteries of cognitive dissonance, and discovered that Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions, but about cultivating resilience. We've shared stories that shine a light on the transformative power of a positive perspective and charted a course for practical, mindful change. The key takeaways? Observe your thoughts without judgment, redirect the negative, and amplify the positive. Cultivate a garden of optimism where seeds of doubt once took root. Embrace the journey of self-discovery with patience, and remember that each step, no matter how small, is a dance towards a more joyous life. And this is not the end, my friends, but a beautiful beginning. As you continue to practice the art of mindfulness and reshape your inner dialogue, know that your story is an invaluable part of a collective human experience. Your insights, your struggles, and your victories have the power to inspire. So, I invite you, share your journey, engage in the conversation, comment below with your experiences, your trials, and your triumphs in mastering the mind. Subscribe to continue along this path of enlightenment together. And don't forget to share this video with someone who might be looking for that first step towards happiness. Your thoughts have the power not just to shape your life, but to touch the lives of others. Until our paths cross again, keep tending to the garden of your mind, and watch as your life blossoms into its fullest expression of joy. Farewell, fellow philosophers of life, and may your thoughts be ever in your favor.